Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Hello, citizens of the verse. Welcome to another episode of an Avionics Technician's Guide. My professional experience between the MV-22 Osprey and now the 737 at the Boeing Company has made me enjoy analyzing ships within the verse. If this is your first time watching my content, then I am Seer 6. I have been watching this game since the beginning and have been backing since 2014. I create content that is more than just stating facts. It's to help people like you figure out what role you want to play and if the ship in question really fits the niche that you desire. I analyze everything and put things into perspective, all in all to make you think. Feedback is always appreciated, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this series. Tell me what ship you would like to see next, and also check out other videos in this series. Now, without further chatter, let us analyze the ship in full detail, the Avenger Titan. Today, we'll start off with our normal pre-flight walkaround, examining the weapons package and exterior of the ship, an internal walkaround showing current features the ship offers, reviewing the flight deck, analyzing components and flight performance, and wrapping up the video with my final thoughts on the ship. Let's begin. The Avenger Titan, aka the Space Penguin, is one of the most popular starter ships in the game. Made by Aegis Dynamics, who covers most of the playing field, from salty vets and capital ships, and now down to the new backers who want a taste of the verse. The Titan offers 8 SCU of cargo and combat-related gameplay. The ship also gives the player the opportunity to crawl before they start walking, and though you may stumble through your first couple of days, you are at least doing it in a ship that will help you get back on your feet when knocked down. And one, of course, that is a bang for your buck. Let's get a closer look and discuss the ship as we start our pre-flight walkaround. I'll see you on the ground. Starting off our walkaround, you will notice the engine intakes on the leading edge and on top of the ship. To the front of the ship, we have our main weapon. The Titan can hold a gimbaled size 3 gun or a fixed size 4 gun of your choosing. Just under the nose, we have the nose landing gear. It has a shock strut and a set of wheels. To the midsection under the wing, we have on either side a gimbaled size 2 gun. But just like the nose gun, it can be fixed, but it will be a fixed size 3 gun under the wing. The Titan also comes with 4 missiles for ranged attacks. Next, we have the main landing gear, which has a reinforced base, extra struts, and a set of extra wheels to take most of the weight upon touchdown on a surface. And the gear retracts into the ship, helping reduce drag in atmospheric conditions. Along the wings, the Titan also has winglets on either side. Winglets reduce wingtip vortices and help produce good performance for the ship by reducing drag, and that reduction could translate into marginal higher cruise speeds. To the back, we have our engines in the grid-like exhaust section, and above we have the canted vertical stabilizers. These allow the plane to fly straight without the unstable and unwanted yaw movement. Now, with our walkaround complete, let us take a look at the inside of the ship. Once you walk in, you're confronted with a cargo bay. It also has some ducts above and displays too, and panels that may or may not be for future component access panels. The second room is your limited crew quarters, being just a bed offering you the option to log out in deep space instead of landing at a residential area. The surrounding area may be for storage in the future. The next room forward is the flight deck. Rather than the way we enter the ship, you can walk up to the cockpit and press enter thoughts to drop a ladder and climb in if you have cargo in the back. Once at the controls, at the bottom left you have your ejection switch, the deploy ladder and open cockpit switches, spool quantum drive and engine switches. Above is the cycle power and go flight ready button, and off to the right is the lock, unlock, open, close exterior switch. You also have a radar screen in the middle and 3 small MFDs that are super annoying to operate. You have a clear view as the pilot, but if anything, the ejection sheet should be at the crotch, not next to all the other inner thought switches. One wrong move and you eject instead of pressing a different button. Now, with our flight deck analysis complete, let's take her for a spin. I'll see you in the air. Once in the air, the only downside I see to the ship's flight performance is the roll rating. It feels very slow. But since again you have vertical stabilizers, you will not wobble as much while at higher levels of atmosphere. Speaking of higher levels of atmosphere, you will fly faster compared to lower altitudes, solely because of air density. The thinner the air, the faster you'll glide through it. In space, it takes you about at least 13.59 seconds to hit max speed without afterburner, and 11.14 seconds with afterburners. But remember, afterburners are not as consistent because you overheat, so you are only using short bursts. Now, looking at components that make up the ship, the Titan comes with a Class C civilian quantum drive. This is okay. In the future, if you would like to change this, by all means do so. The ship also comes with 2 Bracer Grade C military class coolers. I would swap them out with 2 Grade B military class polars instead. The ship also has a Grade B industrial class endurance power plant. I would leave this alone unless you want to go with PvP. Then I'd find a competition power plant like the ACOM Starheat Grade B competition class power plant and stick that one in. And the Titan comes with 2 Bulwark Grade C industrial class shield generators. I would personally swap these out with 2 Forcewell Grade B military class shield generators. If you are interested in learning more about ship components, then please check out my recent video about understanding ship components themselves. As for my own thoughts on the ship, with the analysis we just went through, I believe this can be a great cargo and mission runner. If I just started off in the verse, I'd appreciate this ship, and then I would work my way to a cutlass before I branch off and get a ship with a more specialized role within the verse. But it's your journey overall, so use the ship as you please, and if you find your gameplay style sooner than expected, then by all means get the ship that is best for you. As always, I thank you for stopping on by, and if you enjoyed this video, then again, click that like button, and please share it with anybody who needs help making a decision on the role-playing style. And of course, feel free to subscribe for more content if this is your first time. But till next time, fellow citizens, I will see you on the flip side.